your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, starting at the shooting guard, standing 6'2", number 45, MP.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another with league-wide focus doors on size at every position. Are we seeing the demise of the traditional point guard?
So, Kevin, the first point you make is absolutely valid. Even 6'6", 6'5", 6'7", we're seeing point guards of that size. And not only are they exceptional passers, they like to score it. So that's first and foremost. But what I believe ultimately is, if you are 6'3" and under, and you still bring a special amount of skill, there's going to be a place for you.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers.
Pacers foul.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side.
That's his first personal foul.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Siakam against Barnes. Connects from three-point range.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Outside Turner. Back to Halliburton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Assisted.
Halliburton's got his second bucket to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have a reverse in their arsenal.
Bertle's shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
There's the try.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Bertle with a screen on Siakam. Pass to Bertle. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. The Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Halliburton with it. And the foul called on MP.
And
that's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Raptors. Siakam for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
And the Pacers' doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Here's Halliburton. The Raptors getting the bucket. The three-pointer, no good.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Good.
Activity, determination, quickly finishing strong.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Halliburton outside. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Clock at 4. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
MP passes to Quickly. Back to MP. And here is Quickly, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing and then lost to Boston. Sinks the triple.
Absolutely no hesitation from Quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
Barnes against Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. To the paint. Puts the move on, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto, they like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And of course, the Indiana Pacers, 5.5 games behind.
And when I look at Indiana, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
But that's the finish to be bragging about.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, playing big at the rim, okay?
And so it's the call here, calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. In fourth, the Raptors.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Quickly against Halliburton. It's Nembhard on the wing. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so, MV will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 3-point lead. Here's Quickly. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Barnes finds Barrett. Vernal sets the pick for MP. Pass to Quickly. The 3-ball. Cans it from downtown. Quickly's got 10.
A great pass, and Quickly makes great use of it.
Quickly against Halliburton. Now Siakam. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
3 points.
Siakam's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Yeah, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the Celtics. Outside Turner. Here's Nembhard, covered by MP. Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. And the Pacers another 3.
Boy, we have seen Pascal Siakam really elevate his passing skills. What an outstanding distribution right there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And the shot is good. 6 points for him.
That play was about great positioning for Tyrese Halliburton, able to get to the glass and send it in.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3.
Substitution on the court.
Now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Toppin. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Shepard. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. We've got Emmanuel quickly. There's Boucher out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Siakam. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
MP with it. Mathurin picks him up. MP kicks to Poeltl. And again, no good by Toronto. Pacers leading by 12. Mathurin for 3. Good on the triple. Mathurin's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Poeltl finds Barrett. And the layup is good. That's 10 points for R.J. Barrett.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, R.J. making his presence felt.
Now, here's Siakam. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Barnes. 8 points for him. To the middle. Poeltl kicks to Barnes. Offensive rebound. Out to Barrett. Poeltl against Turner. Barnes outside. Just 5 to shoot. No problems knocking that one down. Quickly's got 15.
Well, this is Quickly in a nutshell. This guy can light up a defense in a hurry.
Siakam, high post. Barnes on him. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. Over in the corner, Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Barnes, screen on McConnell. Poeltl kicks to Barnes. Shoots over Nembhard. Here's Poeltl. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
It's
personal
going to be
foul.
on Miles Turner.
Second
Well,
team
terrific
foul.
use of the pump fake by Poeltl. He gets
the
his
line
man in the
for
air, draws the
Toronto.
contact. That move is just so effective.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Now, here's McConnell. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Nembhard. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Barrett. 10 points for him. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 13. Pacers leading by 8. Siakam left side. Outside Mathurin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mathurin's got 8 here in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. 1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. Over Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes kicks to MP. Quickly against McConnell. That's in the Pacers to just 9 on the basket from Quickly.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel Quickly ready to do just that.
Outside Mathurin. No good on the 3. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent just too great.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
MP with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Barnes dishes to MP. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Here's Barrett. And so it's the Indiana Pacers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The fans on the edge of their seats. On that note, Shaq, rough estimate, how many chairs have you broken in your life?
Hundreds, that's why they call.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Indiana Pacers.
Execute.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to...
If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Nice performance by Emmanuel quickly.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And it's Mathurin missing. Raptors trail by 7. Down low, here's Barnes. In the corner, Barrett with it. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And that's 17 points for R.J. Barrett. It's Nembhard on the wing. Halliburton outside. And a wide open look for Siakam. Trains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 17.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. MP kicks to Barrett. The glass on the way. Barrett's got 19 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Now, here's quickly. He's got 17.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Siakam. Good D by Barnes.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's quickly. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And it's Barrett penetrating. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Halliburton. Toronto grabs the miss.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And Barrett drives it in.
Well, you can't fall asleep on R.J. Barrett. Got the size, got the ups. Go ahead, easy work right there, R.J.
Emmanuel, quickly.
The 10-footer. That one wide left. Raptors trail by 4, and it's quickly in the corner. There's the triple. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside, Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there and his game is on point.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Pirtle. Outside, Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Offensive rebound. Count it, and the pace of the lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Pirtle.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Back to Nemhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Pacers leading by 4. Here's Mathurin. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Mathurin's got 10 points in the game.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now, here's MP. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Turner. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Over Barrett. MP connects the miss. Raptors trail by 3. And Barrett slots it in.
R.J. Barrett has size, quickness, and a knack for scoring the basketball.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Turner passes to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Nemhard with it. From the arc, a 3-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Quickly looking it over. Pass to MP. Screen by Pirtle. Here's MP. Pirtle kicks to quickly. For 3, Barrett. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Here's Barrett. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Siakam's shot is off. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 3, and there it is one. That's 28 points for R.J. Barrett.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Turner with a screen on quickly. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And it's off from 3-point range. Barnes outside. MP sends the screen for Barnes. A miss that time would have put him up.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Now, here's quickly. 17 points in the game. For the lead, basket number 8 is all good. He is attempting 12 shots.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display. play.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for... Andrew Nemhard comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. Raptors trail by 3. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And Barrett gets it to go.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Here's McConnell. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Pirtle. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton for 3. That's good. And it's McConnell with the assist. And now a 6-point Pacer lead.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And a wide open look for Halliburton.
Tyrese
and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Now Pirtle. MP outside. 5 on the clock. No good, unable to end this run.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And here's Halliburton. Toppin, no one around him. They get it back. Here's Nemhard. Hits the 3-point line. And the Pacers lead by 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Barnes is checked in for Toronto. The Pacers also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. MP deciding where to go with it. Shoots a 3. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's MP. Top of the key quickly. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better. In the second half, they've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Here's Indiana. 11 unanswered points for him. Halliburton finds Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And that one's good.
The ability to have this kind of IQ this young by MP, his team has got to be through.
Nemhard with it. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam a screen on quickly. Halliburton for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barrett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to MP. Here's Pirtle. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Quickly with a wide open look. Good. And it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 7th assist in the game. Pass to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in regulation
From
time.
13. And they pick up 2.
Pascal
Siakam's got 26.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Siakam. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that one's good. Barnes.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second
And now
personal
we get a
foul.
perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for
At the
Indiana.
line for the
Great game
Pacers.
for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to MP. Now here's Quickly. To tie it up. It drops. A tremendous three to tie it up.
You can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup. There's so much at stake here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Barnes kicks to Barrett to take the lead.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Now Nembhard. Turner with the screen. Back to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. Nails the triple.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And the timeout called by Darko Milicic. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Quickly. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
That's his first personal foul. 15th foul.
So the first
At the
one
line
drops,
for the
and that
Pacers.
gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Toronto
Well,
with the
what a
timeout.
performer this guy is. Game is on the line. Stands up and delivers.
And the Raptors score. They're trailing by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Puts up a deep three. That shot off the mark. And so the Pacers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to
Thanks
work
for making
for
your
this
way to the
game.
game tonight, man.
We can get that one back next time.